Now, as global markets tank, China's message was clear. The market has spoken, it says. Beijing has blamed Trump's tariff war for the global rout, calling it unprovoked and unjustified. The Chinese Foreign Ministry urged Washington to return to equal-footed consultation just a day after reciprocating with higher tariffs against the US.
European Union countries backed for a united front against the US in their fight against tariffs, likely set to approve the first set of targeted countermeasures of up to $28 billion. In fact, these reciprocal tariffs could be imposed on items across categories, the likes of dental floss as well as diamonds. So that's the kind of variety that you're working with. In terms of the items that these tariffs can be imposed on, EU in fact will be joining the likes of China and Canada in giving a strong response to the US.
Moving on, tariff tremors are already being felt across corporates. The British car maker Jaguar Land Rover said that it will pause US shipments for a month as it assesses the impact of Trump's tariffs, calling the US an important market for the firm's luxury brands. Remember, the US has implemented 25% tariff on all car imports, with the intention to place tariffs on some auto parts as well.
Moving on, let's get you some more news and updates. Taiwan also comes under pressure to act against the global turmoil. In fact, its financial regulator has said that it will be announcing temporary curbs when it comes to short selling of shares, besides other steps as needed. In fact, the minimum short selling margin ratio is going to be raised to 130% from the current 90%. And Taiwan, in fact, is the world's biggest manufacturer of advanced semiconductors, subject to a 32% tariff there on account of that data.
Next up, JP Morgan Chase & Company has predicted that the United States economy will enter into a recession this year, largely due to the impact of new tariffs announced by President Donald Trump. Michael Feroli, the firm's chief US economist, said that they anticipate a two-quarter recession in the second half of 2025, with GDP shrinking 1% in quarter 3 and 0.5% in quarter 4. Now, he also said that they see a 60% chance of the global economy entering the recession by the end of this year, up from 40% previously. The S&P Global has also raised its subjective probability of a US recession between 30% and 35% from 25% in March. Now, last week, before April's second tariffs announcement, Goldman Sachs has also raised the probability of a US recession to 35% from 20% earlier, noting that economic fundamentals were not as strong as in the previous years.
If you like this video, then like, share and subscribe to ET Now.